What if I told you that you could invest for decades, watch your money grow, and then pay zero taxes when you retire? It sounds too good to be true, but in 2026, most Americans can actually do this using one simple account, the Roth IRA. And here's the surprising part: for many beginners, a Roth IRA can be better than a traditional IRA, and in some cases, even better than a 401k. In this video, I'll break down what a Roth IRA really is, why it's so powerful when inflation is around 2.7%, the 2026 rules and limits you absolutely must know, and the top 5 Roth IRA providers for beginners, ranked from number 5 all the way to number 1. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to open and start funding your Roth IRA this week. So, what exactly is a Roth IRA? It is a special type of retirement account where you contribute money you've already paid taxes on, invested in things like index funds or ETFs, and later, you get to withdraw all that money completely tax-free in retirement. That last part is the magic. Let's talk about the key benefits. First, tax-free growth. Once your money is inside a Roth IRA, any growth from your investments is never taxed. In a regular brokerage account, you might have to pay taxes on dividends and capital gains every year. But in a Roth IRA, all that compounding is protected from the tax man. Second, tax-free withdrawals. As long as your Roth IRA is at least 5 years old and you weigh 59 and a half or older, all your withdrawals are 100% tax-free. And what about the money you put in? Your contributions can be withdrawn anytime, tax-free and penalty-free. This is a huge advantage, especially when you consider inflation. Right now, inflation is running around 2.7%. Historically, the stock market has returned about 10% per year before inflation, or around 7 to 8% after inflation. That gap is huge. If you lose even 1 or 2% of that return to future taxes, you could be giving up hundreds of thousands of dollars over the decades. A Roth IRA protects you from that future tax drag. Another great benefit is that there are no required minimum distributions. Unlike traditional IRA letters, Roth IRAs don't force you to start withdrawing money later in life. This gives you more flexibility, better options for estate planning, and more control over your taxes in retirement. Alright, let's get into the important rules and limits for 2026. For your contributions, if you're under age 50, you can contribute up to $7,500 per year. If you're age 50 or older, you can add an extra catch-up amount, bringing your total to $8,600. And that limit is for all of your IRA letters combined, traditional and Roth. The contribution deadline is also flexible. You can contribute for the 2026 tax year all the way until about mid-April of 2027. This gives you extra time to max it out. Now, there are income limits. These are based on your modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI. For 2026, if you're single or filing as head of household, you can make a full contribution if you earn under $153,000. Your contribution amount gets reduced if you make between that and $168,000. And if you earn more than that, you can't contribute directly to a Roth IRA. For those married and filing jointly, you can make a full contribution if you earn under $242,000. The partial phase-out range is between that and $252,000. If you're married filing separately, the phase-out starts at 0 and ends at just $10,000. So how does it compare to a traditional IRA? With a Roth IRA, you pay taxes now and then you get tax-free growth and tax-free retirement income. With a traditional IRA, you might get a tax deduction today, but you'll pay taxes later on every single dollar you withdraw. If you expect to be in the same or a higher tax bracket in retirement, the Roth IRA is often the clear winner. Now for the fun part, where should you open your Roth IRA? Let's count down the top 5 providers for beginners. From number 5 to the best of the best at number 1. Coming in at number 5 is Sophie Active Investing. Its pros are zero minimums to open an account and $0 trades for stocks and ETFs. The app is also incredibly beginner-friendly. The cons are that it has fewer advanced investing tools and a smaller lineup of funds. Compared to the legacy brokers, Sophie is best for absolute beginners who are starting small and want to contribute frequently. At number 4, we have Betterment, which is a robo-advisor. The biggest pro here is that it offers fully automated investing and automatic rebalancing. It's perfect for set-it-and-forget-it investors. The cons are that there's a management fee of around 0.25%, which is on top of any fund costs, and you have less control over your individual investments. Betterment is ideal if you just don't want to manage anything yourself. In our number 3 spot is Vanguard. Vanguard is an industry leader in low-cost index funds and is excellent for long-term, passive investors. It's trusted by millions, especially those who follow the boglehead style of investing. On the downside, some of its popular mutual funds require a $3,000 minimum investment, and some users feel the interface is less modern. Vanguard is a great choice if you want classic, disciplined, long-term investing. Our runner-up at number 2 is Charles Schwab. Schwab offers $0 minimums and zero commissions. Plus, they're known for excellent customer service and a huge selection of funds and ETFs. They even have an optional robo-advisor service. The cons? Their robo-portfolios might hold more cash than some investors prefer, and the platform can feel a bit complex for a total beginner. Schwab is a very strong all-around option that offers a ton of flexibility as you grow. And finally, our number 1 Roth IRA provider for beginners in 2026 is Fidelity. Fidelity is the best overall choice. Why? $0 minimums, zero commissions on trades, and they even offer several zero expense ratio index funds. Their app and website are very beginner-friendly and packed with free educational tools. The only real con is that the sheer number of choices can feel a little overwhelming at first. A simple tip for that is to just stick to one total market or S&P 500 index fund when you race starting out. So, you've picked a provider. What's next? Here's how you can open your Roth IRA this week. First, choose your provider. Fidelity, Schwab, and Vanguard are all fantastic choices. Second, go to their website and open a Roth IRA account online. It usually only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Third, link your bank account so you can transfer money in. Fourth, pick a simple, low-cost index fund to start with. And finally, the most important step, set up automatic monthly contributions. Consistency matters so much more than trying to time the market. Even $100 a month can grow into 6 figures over time. A Roth IRA isn't flashy. It won't make you rich overnight. But over decades of consistent investing, it can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in tax-free income for your retirement. If you're eligible in 2026, opening a Roth IRA is truly one of the smartest financial moves you can make for your future self. So, go open your Roth IRA this week. It's super easy and you'll be glad you did. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to WealthForge USA for more simple, step-by-step guides to building wealth.